Hey, what's up my Koopa Troop? It's Crazy Dave! Ever play a game called Wacko Zombie? It's just like hunting squirrels. You know those furry little rodents that dig holes in your lawn? Yeah, just like those. But instead of squirrels, it's zombies. Instead of a shovel, it's a mallet. Instead of me, it's you! Alright, let's do it! So hey, how's it going guys? Welcome to more Plants vs. Zombies HD on the iPad. We're using the little mallet now and beating zombies in the head. This I really don't consider much of a mini game at all. I guess this is really for the kids. I don't know, but it's extremely easy. I have never once had a problem with this at all. I don't know if it's supposed to test your whack-a-mole skills or your reflexes or what, but I don't find it very difficult. Nonetheless, it's still fun, a little something different, a little change of pace from the Plants vs. Zombies formula. Now I'm just beating zombies on the head with a mallet because I'm evil like that. I mean, they're just trying to dig out of their little graves and I guess go run over to my house to eat my brains. You know, I guess they want my brain that badly. Now you can see I finally got some sun. Now what can you do with sun there? You can see at the top you can buy three things. You can buy potato mine, or you can buy one of these grave busters. Well, I always go ahead and buy the grave buster because with the grave buster you get less zombies as well as you get some money for it. Now grave busters cost 75, so you want to make sure to, you know, use them as quick as you can. And obviously I got 3 sun there, so every time I kill a zombie that gives me 3 sun, I can get another grave buster to drop down there and get some more money. So that's always what I do. I always try and get rid of the front runners because with the front runners gone, you know, the zombies will have farther distance to go before they can pop up and eat you. But I suppose if you got rid of these ones in the back too, there'd be less likely for a zombie to eat it. You can see the conehead zombies take 2 whacks on the head, not just 1, so they're a little bit stronger than their normal zombie counterparts. You can see we're making a little bit of profit from doing this. I need some more money though, guys. They're not giving me any. There we go. Now I can go ahead and dig another one of those right there. No, don't eat my plant or anything like that. That wouldn't be cool. There we go. Whack all the zombies. Come on, give me some more money. Money. Or I guess it should say sun or money. Either one. I'd prefer either. I guess I want money, but sun would be nice. I can use that on the grave buster there. Oh, now I got a lot of sun. Thanks, guys. Let's see. Are there any more zombies coming up? Yeah, looks like another wave of them. I gotta wait for the grave buster to recharge. There, it's good. The other thing you can do, oh, now we got some buckethead zombies. They obviously take 3 whacks. But other than that, they're not that intelligent. Now what I do is instead of going ahead and grabbing the thing, you actually have time here so you can actually dig up the other ones if you have extra money laying around, which I currently do. So I can just go ahead and dig these up for the 75. Get these extra coins. Now I did miss a coin there, but I couldn't grab it for fear of touching the little new mushroom instead. So there you go. I actually got 30 coins there, where I would have gotten only 10 if I had gone right ahead. So that's kind of interesting. You can do it right at the end as a kind of wait, and go ahead and grab that. So we got a Hypno Shroom. Makes a zombie fight for you. It's a really interesting mushroom. You get to plant it down. The zombie eats it, and then he turns around and starts fighting the other zombies. It's a really fun one, and a really useful one if you get the timing right. Hey, wanna buy an extra slot? It'll cost you 5,000 coins, but you'll be able to choose 8 Cs per level instead of just 7. How's that sound? Now, it sounds like a really bad deal considering the last one was 750, but it's not like it gets any cheaper later on. It still is a good deal, so you should go ahead and buy it because the extra slot's really useful. Now you can see we now have a quarterback football zombie coming in here. Actually, I guess he's a running back zombie. So we got a running back zombie coming in here. We'll go ahead and use all of those night shroom ones. Now I can go ahead and use a cherry bomb in case things get hectic, a walnut, and other than that, we're pretty good. And I'll use a snow pea. So you kind of want to you can either use them as a wall of defense, but really you want to time your planting of the Hypno Shroom. They're only good in certain situations, so yeah, you really want to make sure to get that timing right. Otherwise, you're planting a Hypno Shroom and you're hypnotizing a half-dead or nearly dead zombie, which is not what you want to do if you can help it. You know, best case scenarios, you're hypnotizing a really strong zombie so he goes through and munches on a bunch of other zombies for you on his way out. But I'm sure I'll show you guys that in this level as we go on. In fact, the way this level's set up is I feel like you almost have to because, well, you don't have to, but the running back zombies are really tough. They're probably one of the toughest enemies in the game. They're also very common, so you see them in most levels. They can do quite a good bit of damage. They're quick, and they have a high defense, making them really a pain in the ass. But we've got our setup going on once again. You know, we're looking pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and actually make my way to the back now with my planting of my sun shrooms in the back here, because I'm gonna do once again what I said, where I plant all of my plants up in the front and not in the back. If you plant the long distance pea shooters and things like that, you want to leave some space in the back, but if you're not, you can go ahead and just plant mushrooms all the way to the back, I suppose. It doesn't really matter. There we go. Now I've actually got time to go ahead and plant down a walnut, so I will do just that. Because like I said, those take a long time to recharge, so if you can help it, you want to plant those down as quick as possible. And wait for the zombie to walk past before planting a shroom right behind him. Now I want to save up now enough to get these things here and start planting those back here. This is a little bit farther back than normally I'd plant them, but it doesn't really matter too much. I can go ahead and still plant more of them forward or dig them up and plant forward in a little bit. I'm kind of just building back here because I can, I suppose. Now it's going to be time to start saving up money and start getting rid of some of these graves. They're a bit in the way in a lot of places, so we should start getting enough money to go ahead and dig those up. Ah, our first running back zombie. You can see that they are quite a bit of a pain. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for him to eat that one right there. And there we go. I planted on a Hypno Shroom, and he ate it right away because I planted it right in front of him. And now he's running back to fight other zombies that get in the way. I don't know if any of them are getting in the way, but he ran all the way back with no problems. So it is a very useful plant. It really is. In fact, it's kind of fun to have on even random levels because you can do a lot with it. It really changes the game up for you. So unfortunately, he didn't go eat any other zombies for us, but if any other zombies had come behind him in that row, they would have been munched upon. So fortunately for them, there was no other zombies. You know, it's kind of funny to watch them eat themselves, I suppose. Either way, we're now getting our little setup going on here. Making some money for the fume shrooms up back here as our kind of our wall of defense. We'll start getting rid of these. These walnuts are planted actually even not far forward. They're actually pretty far, you know, back, I should say, but they're a little bit further back than even what I would normally plant. I normally plant them even another row forward. Let's see if we can get rid of that in time. No, get rid of it. Yeah, we got rid of it just in time. All right, so here comes a running back zombie. We'll have him. Oh, we just missed him. That's unfortunate. So now we're in a bit of a pickle because he's going to be there munching on that zombie, and it's going to take a long time for that Hypno one to recharge. I just planted it slightly in the wrong spot. So that sucks. But it's not to worry. We're still going to be okay. He's going to have quite a long ways to get through before he can munch on any of my other plants. Walnuts are extremely tough. Now, he will be able to probably munch... Actually, he's not doing too well there, is he? He'll probably be able to munch through one of them. But other than that, he's not going to have much luck. There's a whole nother happy walnut shroom right there. And we really feel like it. I can plant this down as soon as this walnut shroom dies. There we go. Or as soon as that walnut dies, excuse me, not a walnut shroom, just a walnut. But the walnut died. I went ahead and planted that down, and he actually just kind of died right then. Actually, he got killed. Normally he would turn around and run all the way out, but he died. Well, in exchange for beating that level, 2-6, we got another one of my favorite plants, the Scaredy Shroom. Now it's not like a favorite plant as in like it's really, really good, but it is good for the night levels. Long range shooter that hides when enemies get near it. Make our way on here. So we got another bunch of zombies out here. Once again, I'll just fill it with night ones, walnut, and yeah, we're actually pretty good. So let's rock. All right, well, what I was saying is that what I really like, I don't really enjoy the night levels, but the one thing I do like is that essentially you get all of the same plants you got during the daylight, but they're all cheaper, but they all do something worse, if that makes any sense. So, for example, you know, you get these short-range shrooms that are free. You know, they're free to plant, which is crazy in this game. Something free to plant. But, you know, the downside is they only have a range of 3, and they get eaten pretty quickly. You know, we're going to get this long-range shooter, Scaredy Shroom, in a second, and it does the exact same as a pea shooter for 25 sun, as opposed to 100 sun. So what's its downside? Well, its downside is the fact that even though it is good, if any zombies get close to it, it sticks its head in the ground and can't fire anymore. You know, that's kind of a problem, especially in a game like this where it's all about shooting zombies. So if any zombies get nearby, it puts its head in the ground. The way to get around that, well, there's not really a way to get around it, but what I do, as you guys can see, is I build way back here. If I plant all the way back here, it's going to be real unlikely, hopefully, for a zombie to get that far back. So the whole time, this Scaredy Shroom can be shooting these zombies from a mile away, just like that, and hopefully be having no real problems. I can hopefully have the Scaredy Shroom stay upright and firing the whole time. You'll see later on, I will not maybe see later on, hopefully I never plant them that close, but yeah, if you do plant them too close, they just stick their head underground, and that's not useful to you. It's not what you want. So now we have a cone shroom. Now, or a cone head. Unfortunately for him, he's got quite a ways to go before he will get to the far back area, but he might do a little bit of damage in the front there. We have actually quite a large number of graves, so I'm going to need to start eating these up because there's a lot. I'll plant another long-range shroom there in the back. I have space for a walnut, or I have enough, I guess, not space for one, but I should plant those down because, like I said, those take a long time to recharge. I'm going to get rid of this one because I want to plant them in that second row right there. So I'll get rid of that one, plant it there, good to go. So kind of in this one, normally you would plant more of the fume shrooms also in the front. I'm not really planting those right now. I'm going to show you, I'm just planting a bunch of these long range ones because that's kind of, I guess, the point of this level or whatnot. I also didn't plant a ton of sun shrooms like I normally would. I'm just kind of, you don't need a whole lot. That's the whole point of the night levels. You actually don't need as much if you plant all these cheap plants, which is what we're doing, which is kind of the cool thing of the night levels, is you don't have a lot of money, but you plant a lot of cheap plants. So now we don't really need to plant any more of those long range ones too much. I really just need to keep planting, I need to start planting the fume shrooms, but right now what I'm trying to do is get rid of a lot of these gravestones because they're a bit in the way, and I'm doing fine on killing the zombies, so I haven't needed to plant too many of the fume shrooms, but I'll start going ahead and planting them right now. They'll be in the back row here, this middle row. I haven't seen any running back zombies yet, so we gotta be careful of those, but I haven't seen any yet, so I think we're okay for now. I'm gonna get rid of that. Plant that there. Plant one of those up on the top, and start getting rid of these gravestones in the front where all these zombies pop their heads out of. It's kind of annoying. You really want to, if you can, get rid of most of them, if not all of them. Alright, now we're looking pretty good. Unfortunately, that zombie came in the exact right aisle he needed to come in because I don't have anything ready for him there, but now he's going to die, so not really much of an issue. Now, there's only 3 gravestones left. We're doing pretty well then on everything else. I'm going to get rid of that one. You can see at the end of the game, I start forgetting to put down more of those, what are they called? These little shrooms, the ones that just fire, you know, a little bit, short range. I forget what they're called right now, tip of my tongue, but that's okay. Either way, I start forgetting to put more of those down, which is kind of bad. If you were really good, I guess you'd not forget, and you'd plant a lot of them, because they're free, so you should really be planting them everywhere. Like, even if they get eaten right away, it doesn't matter. They'll slow a zombie down, they'll do some damage. You know, ideally, you're planting those all the time without even really caring about where you plant them. But you know, it's okay. I forget sometimes, and it's not the end of the world. You're still gonna win, kind of regardless. I feel like, you know, at this point in the time. But like I said, you should still just keep planting them. Just get in the habit of just dropping those down because they're free. If you have any space for them, you know, that's what you should be doing. Alright, we got the running back zombie coming in here. Now, I should be a little bit more concerned about him, but I'm not. Mainly because he's going to have a hard time getting through that plant anyways, and he's slowing down the whole game, so I can just leave him there for a while to chew on that. He might even die, actually, before I even have a chance to put down my Hypno Shroom. There goes his head. Yes, he actually died. I'm going to go ahead and dig these up and actually replace them. Yeah, there we go. We're pretty full in our wall, and our defense is looking really good here. So here comes another zombie. I'm actually going to go ahead and clamp this down. He's going to eat that, and now you can see the zombie's going to turn around and start munching on his comrades. So down they went because I got the Hypno Shroom down, and he turned around, joined the other side, joined the dark side, joined the plant side, essentially. So unfortunately for them, they lost. They lost once again. Oh well. Good try, zombies. Better luck next time, right? So for our hard work and effort, we're going to go ahead and get an Ice Shroom. Temporarily immobilizes all zombies on the screen. This is a really interesting and awesome plant. You plant it down, freezes all the zombies, you get a couple of seconds of free hits. But I will show you guys this plant and more in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please remember to leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Till then, take it easy. Peace.